In March 2025, the US and China reignited their trade war with new tariffs. The US announced a 10% tariff on Chinese imports, citing the need to curb fentanyl flow into the country. China retaliated with tariffs on American soybeans and pork, aiming to pressure US farmers and the Trump administration. The Trump administration's decision to impose a new 10% tariff on Chinese goods came as a surprise to many. This move was seen as an escalation in the ongoing trade war between the United States and China. The tariffs were announced abruptly, catching many businesses and analysts off guard. The new tariffs effectively doubled the levies on a wide range of Chinese products, including electronics, machinery, and consumer goods. This meant that American consumers and businesses would face higher costs for these imported goods. Many companies that relied on Chinese imports were left scrambling to find alternative suppliers or to absorb the additional costs. The administration argued that these tariffs were necessary to address the growing fentanyl crisis in the United States, blaming China for being a major source of the deadly opioid. Critics pointed out that the connection between tariffs and the opioid crisis was tenuous at best. Many analysts believed that the real motive behind the tariffs was to gain leverage in trade negotiations and to protect American industries from Chinese competition. The debate over the effectiveness and true intent of the tariffs continued to rage on, with no clear resolution in sight. China wasted no time in responding to the U.S. tariffs. The trade tensions between the two economic giants had been simmering for months. Within hours, Beijing announced retaliatory tariffs on American goods, signaling their readiness to counter any economic aggression. These tariffs targeted key agricultural products like soybeans, pork, and corn, crucial to Trump's political base. The message from Beijing was clear. China would not back down and was prepared for a protracted trade war. The Trump administration's attempt to link the tariffs to the fentanyl crisis was met with widespread skepticism. China denied being a major source of fentanyl entering the United States. The global impact caught in the crossfire. The escalating trade war between the United States and China sent shockwaves through the global economy. Businesses around the world were forced to reassess their supply chains and investment plans. Historical context: a long, simmering dispute. The trade war between the United States and China did not erupt overnight. It was the culmination of years of simmering tensions over China's economic rise and its trade practices. Domestic pressures fueling the fire. The trade war was fueled by domestic political considerations in both countries. In the United States, President Trump faced pressure from his base to get tough on China. The path forward: negotiation or escalation. The escalating trade war between the United States and China raised serious concerns. The path forward remained uncertain.